Okay, I want to talk about like getting investors and things like that. So, as a Black entrepreneur, do you find it to be more difficult with all that in mind?
So, to be honest, the typical way that anybody in tech gets investors is they find angels, and angels investors are the people that fund the business in the early stages. And so I come from the music business, and so I understand percentages. So I understand that the only way you're able to actually scale a business is to have leverage through equity. So the more business I own, the more say-so and control I have. So that first $200,000 that I spent on fan base probably saved me 20% equity in the company. And then getting investors, the typical way you go and ask, venture capitalists and angels. And I had a really kind of negative experience with a VC. And that VC kind of said, why would you want to build an app that's trying to compete with Instagram and TikTok? Mark Zuckerberg is a giant. And my response to that individual was simply I can build anything that Mark Zuckerberg can build, but they can't build Black people.
Exactly.
And so knowing that social media doesn't work without young people and Black people. So it's not about necessarily the technology. Anybody can build technologies. It's a bunch of people that always build apps all the time. But what makes apps special, what gives them their secret sauce, which is young people and Black culture. So I've never been to San Francisco ever. And I've seen a lot of my friends go to San Francisco and get turned down and kind of get the run around and all that stuff. And I never wanted that. So I said, I'm going to bypass that. And I'm going to raise this money from my community. And so I never really tried to do the traditional way of getting investors. I started doing I used something called equity crowdfunding, which is a relatively new way to raise capital for your business.